Hello and welcome back to another episode of Van Life with Daniel. Today we're starting off the video where last week's video ended off. We're still at that BLM camping spot just 10 miles east of the Utah border. We're getting ready to leave right now and we're going to try to visit a couple of spots that I would like to go to, including Arches National Park. In my last video I mentioned that we have some dishes to wash from our chicken Alfredo last night, but we don't have any more water. So a guy that told me he lives right here, who was on a walk with his dogs, and he told me that there should be a spring just past the border of Utah, about maybe 11-12 miles from here. So we're gonna try to get water from there. He said there should be a spigot, so we'll see. Well, I think I found the spring that guy was talking about. It's right here, but there's no way to attach a hose to that. But it is really cool. You can fill up some water, so I'm at least gonna get some in my water bottle. Fresh spring water. Pretty good, actually. I might die, but that's okay. I guess that is not gonna work for filling up our water tank here in the van. I was looking, there are a couple like RV parks on the route towards Moab, so I might check those out and see if we can fill up there. If not, maybe a gas station if they haven't turned their water off for the winter. Also, this is my breakfast. I'm actually getting pretty hungry. Alright, well, we made it to an RV park here in LaSalle. I think it's called Coyote Springs RV Park and Campground. And there was a guy just over there. He said he didn't work here, but he told me I could get water from this spigot here, so I don't know. I guess we'll do it. So our hose should be right here. Here's our water filter. And this is actually the first time we are filling up since we've left, which was almost 2 months ago now. Having trouble getting this little plastic piece off here that was using these two pieces to cap this off. And I can't really get enough force on it by hand to take it off, so. And I thought I had a wrench, but I don't think I do.
There you go. Hope that works.
Oh, thank you very much.
There's one of each. Okay, I'll be over here. We'll come by.
Okay, all right, I'll bring it right back to you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you bet.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he might just be staying here in his RV. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's easy. Probably should get myself my own wrench here. And we have water. There we go. Should be able to see it is filling up now. And water pressure is really good, actually. I'm gonna go give this guy his tools back. Oh, there you are.
Oh, there he is.
Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, it worked pretty good. I need to get myself one. I could have sworn I had one because I have some tool bags, but I guess
you forgot it.
yeah. Okay, well, this is really embarrassing. I got caught up talking to the guy that was lending me his tools, and I overfilled my tank because I was not watching it like an idiot. It started leaking everywhere, and it also broke my wall here because the pressure built up so much it just busted this thing out. So we're gonna have to make a repair sometime, but for now I think we're just gonna worry about letting the pressure out and then kind of cleaning up. I've already been doing that a little bit. It mostly just stayed back here, so it wasn't too bad, and we did get our bed wet a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna throw my towel under here. What is wrong with me? Okay, so we are still at the RV park right now. We've kind of dried up everything, and now I'm trying to figure out how to release the pressure from my water tank. I'm not really sure how, other than just to drain water from it, so I'm washing my dishes now. The tank is still pressurized, and I guess I just really don't know that much about plumbing. I do have a tube like for air pressure to escape, but it's not working for some reason. I mean, it's open, but it's just like the tank is expanded. That board that's now snapped, that's kind of the only thing keeping the tank from sliding. So I'm gonna have to drive pretty carefully. It is still screwed on at the bottom, but all the screws at the top ripped out of the wood. Kind of a weird start to the day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little frustrated right now, but we're gonna keep heading towards Moab and still check out the spots that I wanted to hit up, crossing our fingers, hoping that our water tank doesn't come loose and destroy everything in my truck. That was Coyote Springs RV park. So if you're ever in LaSalle here in Utah, it's a pretty nice spot. The guy was telling me that it's pretty new and they're actually still adding some things to it. Some of the bathrooms have just been built. They have like washer and dryers. They have a good number of spots, I think like 20 or so. It's a nice place, really nice people. Good experience overall, other than the fact that, you know, I almost waterlogged my van. We are on our way to Wilson Arch right now. I wanted to check out, and then we're gonna probably just pass through Moab. I don't really have anything I want to do there necessarily, but we're gonna try to make it to Arches National Park. Hopefully, since it's off season, it's not that busy. I'm not expecting there to be a line, but I don't know, who knows. I've never been before, so I don't know what to expect. Well, we made it to the Wilson Arch, which you can see just out there, and our water tank has not destroyed everything in our van. And again, I'm still not sure how water pressurization works, because, you know, in my head, if the water tank is pressurized, but it's not closed, it's not sealed, because there is an air outlet, the air should release from the tank, right? Causing the tank to go back to normal pressure or no pressure, but that's not happening. Like, the tank is still expanded. So I don't know if it's like damaged, so it's just that way permanently now, so it doesn't want to, you know, decompress. But we're just gonna forget about that right now, and I am gonna see if I can hike to the top of that thing. Honestly, I'm actually extremely lucky that the situation with the water didn't get worse than what it is, so I'm choosing to be thankful for that. Kind of a busy highway here, so we're gonna have to wait for an opening so I can walk across. We found our opening, and by the top, I didn't actually mean the top, but just like right there. I might be able to get to the top, but I don't know. I didn't change at all. I'm still in exactly what I was wearing, so. The Vans hiking shoes with holes in them. They're gonna get my socks really dirty. I don't care. Classic Utah vibes. Look at the van way down there. So from that RV park where we were at, it took like 10 minutes to get here. And I think Moab is like 20 or 30 minutes up that highway. So it's not a bad spot, kind of close to some touristy things. It was a workout to get up here. And it's not that far, but it's like taking a stair stepper after a full day of snowboarding. And really loving this graffiti here. Really adds something to the arch. That's sarcasm. I hope that's clear. Yeah, here it is. Pretty cool spot. I've never really taken the time to stop at any of these places in Utah when I've been through before. Pretty cool to check them out, but it's unfortunate that they're pretty heavily defaced. Like, you can see people like carving stuff in here, stuff like that, spray painting. Yeah, kind of sucks. But even with all the traffic noise and stuff, still kind of a cool spot to hang out, just chill, you know, decompress from almost destroying your van's water system. Today has been an eventful day so far. The weather's actually really nice right now too. I think it's like 53 right now, so it's a little bit windy, but other than that, it's beautiful out right now. All right, well, we made it to the Arches National Park Visitor Center. Views here are fantastic. I mean, it's just views like this everywhere, from highways to really anywhere you are. But I actually called my dad about the issue with the water tank, and he told me that the reason why it's bowed like that, well, is because I forgot this water tank is not ribbed, which basically means it's not braced at all. So the only reason the water's pushing out like that is because, well, this broke, so it's not holding it in place like it was before. So that's actually normal, and the tank is not pressurized, so we are good. And this has been holding fine for the whole time we've been driving, so I don't think it's a huge deal right this second. As you can see, it also like busted my lighting here. The lights still work, it just kind of took them off from their little clips up here that were holding them. So I think that we should be good to continue driving around here with the water like that. I'm gonna go inside the visitor center and grab ourselves some stickers, maybe a magnet, and then we'll show you guys what's to see here at Arches National Park. So yeah, the park is not busy at all, and I did get myself a nice Arches magnet right here, so that's going on our fridge. Oop. Going the wrong way. We're gonna hit up the first spot. I'm actually not really sure where the first thing is, but I am hungry because all I've had for breakfast was a banana and a granola bar and some Nerds gummy clusters. I think the first place we're gonna be hitting is maybe the Courthouse Towers viewpoint. I think that's the closest thing. I think I'm just gonna stop there, have ourselves a nice bowl of cereal, and then we'll keep going. Do a little bit of hiking too. Okay, so we actually didn't go to the spot I said we were going to. We were at Park Avenue Viewpoint and Trailhead. Is just a little bit prior to it. So there's actually a hike that goes through a canyon that should lead me to the Courthouse Towers Viewpoint. It should be a short hike. It doesn't really say how far it is on here, but I'm guessing it's round trip, maybe like 1.5 miles, 2 miles, so nothing crazy. Just need to grab our cereal. I have not had cereal in like a long time. Just want something easy. Oh, and as you can see, I did change into something a little bit more appropriate for the occasion. And I'm gonna wear my hiking shoes since we're going on a hike. Maybe if I ate more cereal, I'd finish my milk before it went bad. Nothing beats a good bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, except for maybe Honey Bunches of Oats. Now we're gonna take the time to throw on our newest magnet onto our fridge. That looks like a good spot right there. So this is where I said we were gonna go park, but we are down here. 0.9 miles it says, so yeah, about 2 miles round trip, not bad. Very cool. Cool rocks everywhere. It is a little windy though, but it's a very nice day. It's like 65 degrees right now. It is absolutely gorgeous here. That is crazy. Got my hood on so my hat doesn't blow away. But that is, wow. I've been wanting to come to the Big Five national parks, as they call them in Utah, but I just never really took the time to. I mean, I've passed by them multiple times. I've been through Utah. I figured, oh, I'll do it in the summer or spring or something, but honestly, it's a perfect day out today. The sky is beautiful. It's not actually very windy. It's just that we're in this canyon here, so it is causing a lot of wind, but it's not really that bad actually. Look at that rock. Put that up there. This is just so crazy. I mean, you see it in pictures, but it's just in person, it is just awesome. I think I would definitely come again. I could spend a lot of time here just looking. So I think those right there are the courthouse towers or pillars. I forget what they're called because I didn't bring the map with me. But I think the road should be just about here. And then we're gonna turn back around and go back to the van. But man, it's like everywhere you look, bam, 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 bam. And can you see it in the background? There we go. And the fact that it is just completely empty here. I'm the only person here. I mean, I did pass like one person on the trail, but like, I've been taking my time because I've been taking pictures. I got my cameras in my backpacks, but there is nobody else here but me on such a gorgeous day. I mean, I don't think you'd find it like this during the summer. So if you ever want to come to any of the Utah National Parks, come during winter. I should probably put a disclaimer that yes, it does get very cold here in the winter and it sometimes does snow. So do your own research. Those look like they were like sculpted by Egyptians or something. All right, we're at a different trailhead now. We're at the trailhead for the upper viewpoint of the Delicate Arch. I haven't actually seen any arches here yet, other than some like really distant ones. But as most people know, the Delicate Arch is pretty much like the face of all the pictures that you'll see for advertisements and stuff. At least majority of the time, it's like the most famous one. So there are quite a few people here. I mean, the parking lot's definitely empty, but still more people than I've seen so far at the park, because this is like kind of the main attraction, I think. I think it's about a mile to get there, so about the same as the other hike. So this is the, I think, Wolf Ranch right here. It's a small, really old house You can pause there if you want to read the sign there. But it says it's 255 square feet. Still bigger than my van though. It's over 100 years old at this point, like 120 plus, 130 years old. I think we're allowed to go this way. Look at that. And look at the, like you can see the sand like caked in there and stuff. I don't know if that was like how they built it or, actually yeah, because look, the roofing is like is clay. I don't know if you guys will be able to see up there, but it's like, seems like they put whatever this stuff is, this plant, and then put clay on top of it. It's really short. You can barely stand in there probably. Maybe that's an outhouse or a chicken pen or something. Not allowed to go inside. They probably don't want us touching things. You can see there's a tiny little table in there and a chair, and that's about it. And one single window. Well, that's literally like the first thing you see on the trailhead though. I'm hoping, since yesterday or last week's video we missed a phenomenal sunset in Telluride, maybe we can get a decent one here at the arch. Here we've got rock carvings from the Ute Indians up there. Can't really get too close. Well, I guess we can probably go up there, but I think zoom works just fine. People riding horses. Those look like longhorns, goats or something. Who knows how old those are. Oh yeah, so I did read the sign. It says I think the round trip hike is like 3.2 miles-ish. So it's a little bit longer than the other one, but if you can see that, there are people hiking up there. I don't quite see the arch, so I'm not sure where it is. It might be on the other side there. Alright, well we finally made it to the arch, and there are definitely people here. There it is. It's kind of going to be hard to get a sunset shot considering that it faces south. Not gonna lie though, this is a pretty sweet spot. I'm kind of wishing I brought a jacket right now. It's not cold out, but it's a little windy and it's gonna get cold once the sun sets. Man, this sunset just keeps getting better and better. Look at this. And then look at the light off of the mountains there in the distance too. Beautiful, stunning views out here. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm getting so many pictures. Look at that sunset. Definitely makes up for missing the one in Telluride yesterday. So somebody's on the phone over there. I have no idea how they have signal here. Wow. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous sunset out here. I'm freezing though. I think we should probably head back to the van before the sun goes down because I don't have any light. I'm running because I'm cold, so I'm trying to heat myself up a little bit. All right, well, we pretty much made it back in record time. Half because I was cold, which running did help with. I'm not cold anymore. Then I also needed to take a dump. So we did that in the restrooms that they have here at the parking lot. And I didn't do, and you guys really can't see me, can you? I didn't do a whole lot of looking for places to sleep tonight. Majority of the reason being because most of the time I had very bad cell signal. Okay, so I'm actually still in Arches National Park. I just came to one of the pull-off areas with parking lots so I could throw away some trash, and then I set up my Starlink outside right there. and I've got the door open. I got the back doors open because I think I mentioned to you guys earlier when I was a moron and decided to flood my van. Underneath the bed got wet because of my like air relief tube that's over here. It was like putting water up here and it like got this whole side of the bed wet. So it's actually seeming like it's mostly dry, but I wanted to kind of let the wind blow through and dry it out because it's still fairly warm outside. I just don't want to get mold. So hopefully that will help. And it's looking like right now, like even all the BLM camp spots that are around, of course, because it's such a popular area near a national park and Moab, all those are like $10 or like $20 a night. I really don't want to pay for camping because it's just, I mean, it's not the point of living out of your van, but I could also try and chance it with like parking in a hotel parking lot in town, because I have done that in the past, but I did it like, I showed up like really late and left early and nobody bothered me. So I might try that, but we will see. Okay, I think I finally found a spot that is not gonna cost us money. It's about 30 minutes away from here, give or take. 8 o'clock right now, so we're gonna head over there and we're probably just gonna eat our leftover chicken Alfredo from yesterday or last week's video and call it a night. Okay, so we did end up finding a spot out here on some, I think it's like on some conservation land, but you're allowed to camp here, similar to BLM land. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up our Starlink outside because tomorrow is Monday, so I gotta start work at 7 in the morning. And want to make sure my internet is ready to go so I can just turn it on when I wake up. Alright, so we're putting Starlink up here on the roof just in case there's people that are gonna drive around trying to find camp spots still tonight or tomorrow morning or whatever. I do not want that thing getting run over. So that's pretty much it. We got our Ethernet cable here running to our router. And we got our power supply plugged into the wall. So all we got to do in the morning, turn that guy on, and we'll have internet, which I'm going to turn it on right now because I'm thinking maybe I want to watch a movie. I don't know, because it's only 9 o'clock. But then again, I have not gotten a lot of sleep this weekend, so I should probably go to sleep. But first, we are going to eat. So from last week's video, we have leftover chicken Alfredo. That was so good. If I can get it out the box. Wow. It's like stuck. It didn't like freeze, but it like hardened and stuck all the noodles to the bottom of the thing. Wow. I guess maybe because it had a lot of butter in it, so it's like the butter hardened again? Like... Yeah, that is going to be a pain to clean. Well, it looks like our noodles came out a lot oilier, more oily than last time. I don't know what's up with that, but I think it's still going to taste good. We are definitely at an angle here, but that's what happens like literally every day of my life. Chicken's still good. Yeah, not as good as yesterday, but still better than nothing. And if you guys want to see me making this in the van and you didn't check out last week's video, check out last week's video where I made this from scratch in the van. Well, good morning. I was just so tired last night. I did not even finish my food. I didn't say goodnight. I slept good though, and I needed it. But it's just about 7 o'clock, so it's about time to start with work. Got my Starlink on, got internet connected. So we're gonna start opening up our stuff and getting to work. But we got a beautiful sunrise this morning here at camp. Got two neighbors, one in a bigger RV and somebody got a tent over there. And the highway is right over there, but it's far enough away that we really don't get a lot of highway noise, so we should be good here for today. And it did actually stay quite warm in the van. It's 60 degrees, and I did not run the heater at all last night, so it stayed pretty good. But it's time to get to work. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.